something that worked. I really do like it though. It is something very bright that the bass kind of see in this dirtier, mucked up water. Let's see if we can catch another one for you guys. A little bit of a different angle for the channel, but as this summer progresses, you're going to see a lot more angles and a lot more different stuff that you guys haven't seen. Not on my channel anyway. As I never expected the swim jig to work this early in the season. I normally start catching them on the swim jig like May, June, and July. One day before Easter, they're biting. One thing I've kind of noticed with these swim jigs too, was specifically today, the longer the cast with the windier conditions, the better. And I feel like a little more action, the better as well. This wind is making it difficult, but we're grinding through it. I like casting into the wind. I always feel like I'm looking for these muddied up banks when I'm coming out here to fish. I'm looking for where the current and where the wind is blowing to, and that's kind of one of the biggest things when it comes to picking a spot as a bank angler. You know, we're already at a disadvantage because we're not out on the water, but that doesn't mean that the fishing can't be just as good from the bank as it can on the water. I had great days from both. Today's proving to be a better day than I had expected from the bank. Those two structures are straight out there and there's one off to the side. So I'm trying to keep it in between those structures but not get hung up at the same time. And I only have one of these colors, so it would not surprise me if I don't get hung up and lose it. Got one. Oh, he came off. Do you guys see that on the camera? I had one. Damn it. He was there too. He's gonna come back for it, watch. He had it. Piece of structure out there where the bass like to hang out at, and after catching, I caught one on this bait and was kind of skeptical. I kind of figured, you know, catch one on it, get lucky on it, cast it back out there, and I was gonna break off on it because that's always, I mean, that's how it goes 9 times out of 10 around here. Kind of shaped like a jumping jacks, but that's where I caught those two fish were in between that structure. So we're just gonna keep throwing out there. Go! 1 3/4, 2 pound largemouth. Same spot of the mouth on the fire pattern jig. I'm just throwing this thing out there and I'm just popping it back and forth. And man, these fish are going crazy for it. This wind is absolutely ripping, and this is the second bass that I caught pretty consecutively, just throwing them out there. I mean, nothing too crazy, but for 55-degree water temps in South Dakota, I'll take it. We'll get him back to the water. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up vlog number 4 for the 2025 season. Started off a little slow. Took us about 2.5 hours to make anything happen. Finally made something happen, catching him on a red swim jig. So I thought that was pretty nice. The wind is still just whipping out here like crazy. I only had about 3 hours to fish today, so we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for tuning in.